Happy Martin Luther King Day Sunday. I guess that makes sense.
It does.
I am here in the living area of BLT Evans, the series.
BLT Evans, yeah.
BLT Evans.
BLT Evans.
BLT Evans is sitting to my right. Left.
Is this your left? That's your my right.
Yes, exactly.
You know what? We're about to have a little chickpea soup for lunch.
Thank you, Lord. Wow.
Like that?
Classy. Series. You too can have your initials in the corner of a linen napkin. Yeah. To good life.
Good life. Good luck. Good love.
And good friends.
Good friends. And good looking out.
Cheers.
Oh. Isn't that good?
Good seeing them all back.
I like that. Very good.
This is good. I've never had chickpea. Did you make this?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know how to make this?
I cook.
And the green is
Spinach.
corn, chickpea, and roasted pepper, onion.
Tomatoes. Chickpeas.
Wow.
Chicken broth. A lot
Wow.
of different things. Good?
Very good.
Not
That's
so much.
awesome. Wow. Make me some and ship it to me.
I'll just bring it to you. I just make it when I get there.
Yum. What is a chickpea?
So I don't know, it's something they use to make hummus.
That's right. They smush it and they add some kind of tabbouleh or tabbouleh or...
Tabbouleh is another thing.
Okay, something with a T they add to it.
Tabbouleh is a, I think it's like,
A rice?
no, a relish-like mixture of herbs and spices and stuff like that.
So Indian?
Yeah.
This is awesome. I love my snack. And then for dinner, yay! So the roast is cooking.
I have a roast cooking. We're having a pot roast today with roasted potatoes. No, I'm sorry. We're going to have roasted cauliflower. I thought it would be fun to roast it.
Cool.
With broccoli and carrots and onions in a champagne cream sauce. I need to go in there and put those bell peppers in there, but I forgot. So I maybe have to throw them in something else. Let me straighten that out. Because I would die if that piece, okay, that's much better. I don't know how I looked from over there, but I was feeling much better. Because if you had got candle wax
Him and his
on my book, I would have been a little tight. A little tight. A little tight. I'm just saying.
Okay, this is awesome. Much better than the tricks and the potato chips.
Okay,
The
sorry.
tricks gets better. Lovely, lovely lunch. Brunch.
Lunch.
Brunch? Lunch? Pre-brunch. Pre-dinner meal? Well, I love your space.
Thank you. Feels good?
Feels good. It works.
I've been looking for a minute.
I'm glad I came. I needed a break.
It's been such an interesting journey.
You here?
Yeah. Like, you know, when I kind of go back and look at the 10 years in this past decade. You know how.
So from 2001 to now.
Yeah, 10 years. But I feel a shift in energy with the new decade. And that's good. And I am going to actively step out of the things I do.
And even if you are, even if there is a little fear, a little doubt, still have the faith in front of you to just surround you and keep you in the midst of. Because I tell you, I have injured all of the left side of my body. And now the right. But I'm going to be alright.
We're going to be alright.
I mean, there's tons of things I could be doing at home. But I would probably be re-injuring myself.
Well, like what?
Organizing and straightening as I prepare for my shift in my decade. Because I tell you, when I think back to 2001, January 16th, I did not think that this was the path that I would be taking. I was at a job, kicking it, having fun, and 2 weeks later, I lost that job in 2001.
And you know, I must say that throughout our whole friendship, you have always been able, I can always count on you to chronically file things in your memory. Which job was that?
C'est la vie.
Wasn't that in Dallas?
That's where I was. The two sisters owned it.
Wasn't that over there off Harry Hines or something?
Ish.
Yeah. Around the corner from the thread shop and, you know, over in the area.
Yes. So.
Ooh.
C'est la vie. And I did my business with your push, because you were already in New York. 2001, right?
I think so.
Or Jersey. February 2001.
I don't know. I've been gone for 15 years.
Where were you when your father passed?
New York. New Jersey.
So it was February 01. That's when I lost my job. And I did Sparkins Creations up until.
Didn't that feel good?
It was a struggle.
But didn't it feel good?
It was a good struggle.
Didn't it feel good?
It did.
Didn't it have some kind of empowering thing to it?
It had meaning.
Oh my God.
The money
I
made
am
a difference.
listen. I have kind of absolved the fact that I might not ever be a millionaire, so I don't aspire for that kind of thing.
Right.
What I aspire for is happiness.
Right.
And to be comfortable. And that's not to say that I don't want, you know, I don't aspire for things. But money is not the thing that determines success for me.
True. I want happiness, joy, and peace. So I want to be peaceful. I want a calmness and a stillness. That's what I associate peace with. But I want joy to be able to be happy and silly. And I want to be happy to know that I got that money because I did something great for somebody, you know. And right now, I'm in a place of dead zero. That's my focus right now. And that's why I'm trying to hold on to this job I got now. But 2001 was the one and only time I did the entrepreneurship full time. And November, I was like, okay, I need a real job. But, you know, it was 9 months. 9 months of doing it. So it's just interesting when you look at the significance of the numbers and their meanings and their years. 9 months. Labor. Pain. Probably. Mostly. You know. Birth. Growing. All of that with 9 months that a woman goes through to have a child. I didn't have a child, but at that moment it was like, okay, I have a career to go after. And that was when pattern makers were no longer called pattern makers, and it was the technical design world, because overseas territories were taken over, and Dallas jobs, as you and I know it, doing pattern making was no more.
And you know what's funny is because I'm kind of archaic. Because I didn't go in that path.
Right.
And I hate that I didn't. But I'm not sad that I did. You know what I mean?
Right. And because I was in there with you
Exactly.
doing that, when I'm like at my computer trying to give comments on a bad pattern, I'm like, just slash and open the princess seam on the side front. And just open it and tape it and then reshape your curve.
And cut and go.
Right. And it's like, that is kind of not a setback, but a struggle for me to just constantly tell somebody to fix something with words. You gotta touch it. You know, you gotta cut it. You gotta open it. Which is where your world is beginning.
It is.
Again.
You know,
you're resurrected.
You asked me what the series was.
Yes.
BLT Evans. The series is.
And that's not bacon, lettuce, tomato.
No, that's Brian Lincoln Theotis. Theotis, baby. Huxtable, Theotis. Theodore, what was that child name?
Theo.
Same thing, it's called Theo. Theo. That could be a new line, right? BLTO?
BLTO. I like it.
I know, right? Or B. Lincoln T.
I like Lincoln. But my favorite is Chauncey.
Chauncey, that's my grandfather's first name.
You have rocked it and carried it ever since I met you. And I think we met in 1982. I don't think we met at Skyline. I think we met in Dallas. Somewhere.
No, we met at Skyline.
At high school?
I guess so, yeah. You was a silhouette.
Silhouette.
Sorry. You know, now, today, I go crazy if I hear,
the West End Girls.
no, not that one. Oh, shoot. You know, I can't ever remember nothing, so I forgot. It was a minute I forgot that I forgot that. Never forget that I forgot that.
It was one of our songs we performed here.
Yeah.
The Beach Boys.
Yeah. It was something in there. Drop it like it's hot. No. Something.
I don't know.
It wasn't Drop It Like It's Hot.
We must have met through Monica then, because I knew Monica Fleming.
Monica!
I knew Monica.
I wonder where Monica is.
In like 7th and 8th grade in the neighborhoods and stuff. Like Salvation Army summer type of stuff. They had like programs for kids. And so I met her there because she was long, lanky, running and all of that. And maybe her sister Vicky had picked her up a time or two when we were like 14, 15, that type of thing. Because they lived off of Bruton? Luke 12?
Luke 12.
Ish.
Okay. I can't remember the name of the
Anna.
I can't remember the name of the street.
I think so. And so by the time we got to high school. Did Monica go to Skyline?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's probably where we met.
Okay.
Through Vicky and them and just the crew.
Okay.
Now, who was the other? Dietrich?
Who is Dietrich?
Yes, his name was Dietrich.
Who is Dietrich?
Did they have a brother?
Who?
Monica and Vicky.
They have a little cousin that lived with them.
Was his name Dietrich?
No, his name was...
And he was goofy?
He was a little kid.
He was our age. He was shorter.
No, he was not our age.
Okay. Well, I'm not your age.
I don't know.
Okay.
That wasn't cute. Live long enough.
And I
Live long
still
enough.
won't be your age.
That's alright. Live long enough. You'll catch up. Shit.
Okay, well, my soup was wonderful.
Was your soup wonderful? Are you ready? Alright, so I guess we should stop filming now.
Cool, since we need to charge the battery anyway.
I have it plugged in. We could go on for hours. So I think, you know what most of the child?
Is there more?
Yes. I just don't want y'all to see me bringing out my lovely dishware stuff. I wasn't trying to do all that.
Okay, I agree. Well, along with the series will be at least one episode with the Survivor Jackets by My Bald Head. And that's mybaldhead.me. Yes. And it's a tribute to breast cancer survivors and supporters all over. With each purchase, 10% will be donated to breast cancer groups throughout the United States, ranging from Susan G. Komen, Young Survivors Coalition, as well as Living Beyond Breast Cancer, and Making Strides, and many, many more. Cheers! Okay.